Hello everyone, welcome to Peru State Sports Network. I'm your host Neiman Sneed, and today I am here with offensive lineman, left tackle, Quentin King. So Quentin, you guys had 285 yards rushing, about 5.7 yards a play, which is how the triple option should look, and you guys are definitely doing a good job this year running that triple option. Another stat here, number one in the country rushing to this point, 1,457 yards. And that's kind of where we're going to start, man. Like, from an offensive lineman standpoint, it starts with you guys. What are your thoughts about your guys' season so far?
I know we haven't hit our potential yet. We can do so much better. We're working on it. We can hit people with a lot more. Like, there's certain plays called 33 give and 32 give, like, where we can just take it to them. I know coach doesn't always want to just call that play and we should read up plays, but I believe that we can take it to some teams. Like, some teams like MidAmerica, in the second half, we gave the ball a lot.
Yeah.
And when we started getting on them, we really found out man-to-man who's the better man and who can take over the game. And that's when I was like, come on, coach, let's run the ball, let's just take it to them.
And I did see that because they had, maybe halfway through the first quarter on our first drive, I saw these guys with their hands on their hips. So you guys, smash mouth football. There's not many teams in the country that really can stick with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And there's guys after the game, they even told me, this is when I knew I put it on them, is when they came over and said, hey man, my legs is tired. That's how I knew, like, I did my job, and my running backs are going to do their job because they give them a little hole, they're going to take advantage of it. So.
And you guys were actually missing a few of your running backs. Obviously, Cole Nodsley and Jimmy Saluka went down for the season, so those are detrimental losses for us.
Yeah.
But we've actually seen some guys step up in their place, and Taj Eady and Darren Pass. They were gone last week, but also Mason. Give me how did Mason do this week?
Oh man, I love Mason. In the game, we were like, hey man, we saw the play. There was one play we had a false start on, and I was like, hey, you saw what was about to happen right there, and we're about to do it. And what did we do? We came out in the second half and we did it. So I was like, great player. He's fun to play with.
That's just another example of somebody taking the opportunity to, because he was playing linebacker. He was on defense, and we had those guys go down, and coach just threw him in there.
Yeah.
And I would definitely say he took advantage of that opportunity.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he was out for the injury for 4 or 5 weeks, and he came in this game and he came out ready to go and did his job and got 1 or 2 touchdowns. I'm not sure. So
also, you guys are averaging 291 yards a game. Going into Baker this week, they're 5-0. You guys are 4-1. We're going to be nationally ranked. At the time of this video, we don't know for sure. The rankings have not come out yet. I think we're going to be 23 or 22. All rankings aside, big game this week. What are your thoughts so far on it, man?
I'm going to tell you, like, Baker's a good team. You have to respect your opponent, but I believe we can beat them. There's not a question in my mind that we can go out there and beat them. If we execute and do what we've learned and what we're taught to do, we will execute, because Travis knows how to read it up. Our running backs know how to just be there right for the pitch and everything, and it starts with us up front. We're just going to take it to them.
You said, it starts with you guys. Compared to recent years, you guys have stayed relatively healthy. What's been going on different, practice schedule-wise, or what's going on different that's keeping you guys healthy, would you say?
Yeah, coach has dialed it back a little bit more in practice, more of a focus kind of practices. Like, last couple of weeks, it was more of 1 full padded practice and 2 helmet practices, and it's more about focus rather than us going out there banging heads and getting hurt. So, I like that we dialed it back, and we've learned more every practice that more focus will help us go into the games and just do what we have to do.
So with him dialing it back, you guys haven't seen yourselves being complacent or anything during practice?
No. I hate to look back, but our one loss, that was what really woke us all up and really said us, like, all right, it's time to focus at practice. Yeah, it was only 2 points, but we really could have went a lot on there. Like, took over that whole game and could have blown them out, but we know now not to be complacent. We can take it to whatever team we need to.
I feel like we've definitely, as we've played better competition, we've only played better, and I think that's a great sign to be seeing going into these next 3 heavy games that we have.
And that's why we can't wait for Baker. I can't wait to see our team really go up to our highest potential, because Baker will bring it out of us, and we will see where we're at really among competition, because they're ranked one or two.
They're one of the best, number 2,
Yep. And we're gonna come after them, because we're not gonna hold anything back. We have nothing to lose. It's gonna be mano a mano, man versus man. Let's see what's up and take
green light, go.
Yeah,
I'll go. Well, you heard it here first. Quentin King, I want to thank you for your time on Peru State Sports Network. It was a pleasure having you, my man. This week, we play 1 p.m. Baldwin City, Kansas against Baker University. The Bobcats, I'm sure, would love your support. Anything to say to the fans, to the players, anybody?
Hey, please come out. This might be something that you won't see in a while, because Bobcats might be up to something called an upset.
Ooh,
here we go.
Gave me the tingles. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.